Hello pretties, welcome to Thrill. So today I have a video that I was not ready to film. I was planning on filming this video like in about 3 or 4 weeks. However, Scott Barnes, let me go back. The video that I was planning on filming was ranking all my eyeshadow formulas, and I was ready for it. I was gonna come out with a rubric. It was gonna be intense. We were here for it. I was gonna go back to my declutter and see all the palettes that I've decluttered so I can get all the formulas, like really come up with like very specific things that I was gonna like attest to. However, like I said, Scott Barnes is having a blowout sale of 45% off. I think it's still going on, and I think it's supposed to go on for another like 8 days to a week. So if you're wanting to purchase anything from Scott Barnes, this is the time to do it. I will say though, his website is like, I guess things are selling out and they're just like taking them out of the website altogether. So I'm wondering if they're planning on rebranding or like shutting down, or I don't know, or maybe I hope they're not shutting down, but it looks to me like they might be rebranding. I swear to God, they've been quiet for the last like 20 minutes while I was trying to pull everything together to film this video, and as soon as I turn the camera on, they get loud. Yeah, relax. Athena's making, there you go. Athena's making googly eyes at Gaia down here. Can you see her little ears? Anyway, so Scott Barnes is having a blowout sale, and I decided to buy the Snapchat #1. So it's coming, it's on its way. They do have relatively long shipping, so it's probably not going to get for another week or so. That being said, I was never going to pay $4 for a palette, but at 45% off, $46, yeah, I'll buy that. So I did. And I just don't feel like I can do that video until I get that palette, because I do already own a Scott Barnes palette, but it's a mini palette, and I just don't have enough. I just don't feel it's enough for me to like give like really strong feelings about it. So I'm gonna wait till that comes and then film that video when this video was supposed to go up. So 3-4 weeks from now, expect that video. If you have any things that you want me to add into my rubric of things that I should consider, let me know, because I'm still coming up with that. I was seriously thinking about it this weekend, and then I realized I can't do that until I get the palette. So let me know what you think I should go on the rubric. That being said, what are we filming today? So the video that I was planning on filming, that I'm filming now, is what are the oldest makeup per category. Sorry, I'm moving the camera. I know, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Alright, sorry about that. So I've been going through my YouTube feed, and I've been seeing a lot of people post videos about what the oldest makeup they have. I know like Chikik did a video about ranking her oldest palettes, and I think she had like 15 that was her oldest palettes. And then I had what's it called, Samantha March recently did a video of like her oldest makeup. I think she just posted one today about like makeup that's over 2 years old, and I think a couple weeks prior she did like how old is my makeup video or something like that. And I know there's been a couple of videos that I've seen. A lot of people are like talking about like what is your oldest makeup. So thank you, Gaia, I appreciate your loves. So I decided to essentially go through my makeup, and I do keep tabs on my spreadsheet, like makeup spreadsheet, as to what year I bought them. I don't break it down by month, just what year I got them. And so I kind of want to go over that with you guys and just see what are problem categories, because a lot of categories, especially for my face categories, there's not a lot to look at. So anyway, I figured, oh gosh, I feel like I'm keep moving the camera. I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to be as steady as I can. Gaia, why are you doing this now when I'm filming? Okay, so for primer, let's see. Both of my primers were bought in 2022, and I'm currently using them. So I have this one and my e.l.f. one. So like I said, nothing really there. For my foundations, all of my foundations are from 2022 except for one, which I bought in 2021. So again, not a problem category, which is this powder foundation from Bare Minerals. And if I remember correctly, I bought this at the very, very end of the year of 2021. To be honest, I haven't used it too much. But that's because right now it's summertime here in Texas and it's hot, okay? It is so hot and it's humid. And this is not the foundation for that environment. I just melted right off my skin because I just keep sweating. So it's not the right time for it. The formula itself is nice and it's a really nice color match for me. It's just not the right time for me to use it. Wait till it gets colder. The problem is here in Texas, it's only really cold-ish for like 2 months out of the year. So we'll wait till it's not scorching hot. Anyway, but not a problem category. Then we have, what is this? Concealer. Both of my concealers are from 2022, so again, not really a problem. Color correcting, again, 2022, not a problem. Blush, however. Now here we did have a little bit more variety. So I know the camera keeps shaking. I'm filming on my tablet because I need to like look at the numbers and everything at the same time. Okay, so my oldest blush is from 2018 and it is actually my Graveyard Project pan, and it's this pink one right here, and this is in White Hello from ColourPop, and it's just a single press shadow. I will say though, my next two oldest brushes, because everything else seems to have been bought in either 2022 or later, but I have two blushes that were in from 2019, and that's actually the one right next to it, which is also in my Graveyard Project pan, and this is in, excuse my French. And then I also have Construct, which I actually really like. I actually got this at the very end of 2018. No, it was 2019 because I was in a no-buy. I don't remember, but there's Construct, and I actually really, really like this blush. It's one of my favorites. But yeah, that's a blush. That one's, I do believe both of these are going to be out of my collection by the end of the year. This has already been repressed, and this one needs to be repressed pretty soon. So a little bit of a spoiler alert for my Graveyard Project pan right there, but that's okay. Okay, so next we go to bronzer, and there's nothing really too crazy. I have one bronzer for 2022, and then I have two bronzer for 2021. This one right here I got is from the Ofra and Samantha March collection. That came in the palette, so this is one. I do expect this one to be done by the end of the year, if not the very early of next year, so not particularly a problem. And then and then I have this one right here, which is my Soul Cream Bronzer. I expect this one to be here for all of next year, but it is the only cream bronzer that I currently own, and I really like it. The undertones are not the right one, so I actually would repurchase it, but in a different shade. But again, this is not really a problem category, as both of my oldest items are really just a year old and I've been constantly using them, so not really a problem. Let's see, powder. One of my powders from 2022, not a problem, and then this one here is from 2021, which I am getting really close to needing to repress it, so again, not really a problem category either. So far so good. Highlighters are a different story. And that's because I've been trying to get rid of my highlighters for a long time. As you guys know, I don't particularly love highlighter. So I have quite a few highlighters from 2018. I went through a highlighter kick in 2018. I was figuring myself out in highlighter, and we just made some more a lot of purchases. So I have these three right here from Los Angeles. They came in the Christmas set. So I have these right here. I actually really like these. The formula is so nice. And then I have, let's see, I have Becca Champagne Pop right here, which I am currently working on. I do expect this one to be done by the end of the year, so there's that. And then I have Becca Opal, which is my absolutely favorite highlighter. I actually have a backup of this one. I don't want this one to ever go away because I can't get it anymore. So there's that. I actually could get repurchase Champagne Pop through Smashbox, so that's the only shade they have, which is rude. I thought they were gonna have all their shades there, but no, it's just Champagne Pop. So if you're interested in Champagne Pop, you can still get it. And then the last one is actually, there's two more. So it's this two right here. So I have this one right here, is also from 2018, and it's in the shade Main Attraction from ColourPop. And I actually really like it. It's like a pinky shade. I think it's very natural. It's not too crazy. It is a little powdery, but once you set your setting powder on it, it's really not that bad. And then I have this one also from ColourPop. We came in a duo, and this one is in the shade. All right, it's not there, but I know I have the duo out here. Or I thought I did. Where'd it go? Oh, there you go. So this is the original packaging. I'm using it for something else. It's called Golden Hour. So yeah, those are again, I have a lot of highlighters in 2018. I am currently working on this Becca one. Is the only one that I think is going to leave my collection. And I am planning on trying to use these two up next year. So there's that. But I do consider highlight to be an actual problem category. Unlike blush, even though I have a lot more blush than I have highlighter, I actually go through my blushes. And if you've seen my empties for the last couple of years, I usually finish about 2 to 3 blushes a year. So that's not really a problem category for me. But I maybe finish one highlighter per year. This is the first time that I'm actually going to finish more. Hi, Gaia. So anyway, highlighter is my only... Ow, that hurt. Stop. Highlighter is the only category in my face. Is the only... You know what I'm trying to say. Is the only category that I'm worried about in my face stuff. Even blush, I'm not particularly worried about it. Everything else goes good. Oh, setting spray, I only have the one. So yeah, not a problem at all. Then we go to primer for the eyes, eye primer. And this one shocked me, and it's a problem. Who would have known? But I have 2 primers. One is my Milani one. It's an actually like eyeshadow primer. And that one is, I just opened a new bottle, so I'm good. It's 2022, no worries. However, I also have a glitter primer. This is from 2018. It says on the back that is a 6-month expiration. Do you see that? 6 months. I've had this since 2018. I will say it doesn't smell weird. I do use it occasionally. It doesn't irritate my eyes. I just don't use it all the time. I use it for very specific eyeshadows or looks that I'm trying to do. It doesn't smell weird though. It's most definitely expired. But it doesn't... it still performs well. So I'm gonna keep it for now, and if I ever start smelling it weird, I'll just go and repurchase it. It's $6, so it's not the biggest problem in the world, but it was $5 when I bought it. I know for a fact that it's gone up $1.00, so just putting that out there. Mascara, all my mascaras are from 2022, so again, not a problem category. For my brows, 2022, not a problem category. I really only have one. Eyeliners, not a problem category, at least not that I would think so. All of my eyeliners I bought in 2021 from ColourPop, so there's that, except for this one, it's from 2020. But there's very little left, so I'm not particularly worried about it. I am trying to finish it up this year. I don't know that I'll be successful because I just don't use it that often, but there's that. Again, not really a problem category. I'm okay with that. And it all goes downhill from here. So for single shadows, I actually have a couple of single shadows. So I have these, I'm gonna wait for this to the end. I have, oh goodness, this right here. This one is all busted. So I depotted this from my Panda palette 2018, I think it was. And that was before I had a YouTube channel. I did it on my Instagram. I had the Tarte's Pro, I think, palette. I don't remember. It's a black one. I did a pretty good job with that palette, to be honest. I finished all the shades that I wanted to finish. Some of the shades didn't work for me because they're a little too cool toned. And then they had this shimmer shades that I didn't particularly care for, except for this one because it's a really nice duochrome. So there's this one right here. It's now technically a single shadow, but it used to be part of a palette. So it's this one right here. This was from 2017 when I got it. I have a quad that I bought from ColourPop that actually depotted. It was like where they had the long quad from like eons ago. I don't think they sell those anymore. And it's these 3 shades right here. I do have pen one of them. I actually came with 4, obviously, because it's a quad, but I finished the other one because it was like a matte cream shade with looks like pink undertone. So just kind of just use it as to set my eye base. So that one's gone. So it's really just these 2 right here. And the last of that is these right here. So it's actually my Sephora singles. These are truly the oldest eyeshadows in my entire collection. I think I got this early spring, winter of 2017. And for a long time, let me take it back, for a couple of months, they were the only eyeshadows that I owned in my entire collection. And surprisingly, there's barely a small dip in these eyeshadows. Like, there's so much product. They are really big. And I would literally just grab them with my finger, put them all over my lid, and then just kind of blend the crease. And that was that. That's all I used because I didn't really have an eyeshadow collection at the time. These are it. Alright, moving on to eyeshadow palettes. I've mentioned this many times before. This is the palette that I bought in 2017. It is the only palette that I have left from 2017. This is it. I got this when it launched, I think it was like October 2017. So yeah, really good palette. I have pan in 2 shadows. I have good dips in other shadows. And I like all this. It was my contender for the palette for next year. However, it has been beaten out by rust. And I've talked about it with my Give It To Me Straight palette from ColourPop. This is what I'm going to pan next year. But yeah, regardless, I still really like the formula. Works really great. And I haven't seen any changes in the quality at all. So yeah, Cat Pajamas from Laura Los Angeles. All right, let's go down to lips. Because lips, we're doing pretty good until a certain point. Okay? All right, so for lip liner, most of my lip liners are not old, and even the ones that I do have, I don't particularly think it's that bad. So I have 2 lip liners that I bought in 2019. These are it right here. I do use them pretty regularly. They're pretty busted. But yeah, they're 2018. The formula is great. I have no issues with it. It is a little old. Give me a second. I'm gonna let them out. Okay, I'm back. I just had to kick them out. She wouldn't shut up. But anyway, I have these 2 lip liners from 2019. I don't particularly consider this a problem category. I only have 4 lip liners. 2 of them I got in 2022, so I don't consider that a problem. But yeah. And I do use them, so that's really all I can ask for. For lip glosses, this is one where I do have a lot of lip glosses, but it's not a problem category because all of my lip glosses have been bought either in 2021 or 2022 except for one. And this is Shortcake right here, and this is from 2020. I love this lip gloss. I do feel like whenever I finish this, I need to place a Persona Cosmetics order because I need to repurchase this one and Hibiscus because they're my favorite glosses. Like the colors are just perfect. And other than that, like I said, all my other glosses are only a year old, 2021 or 2022 or less than that. I go through glosses pretty regularly, so not really a problem category for me at all. Tinted Balm, it's even better. All of my tinted balms are from 2022 except for one, and that's the one from Mer Beauty. I got this one in 2020. So, and this one's in the shade Support. And I do want to note, I don't have too much product. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's actually was pretty thick. So it's more than halfway through it. And I tell myself not to use it. I love it. Whenever I'm like, I'm not sure what to wear and I need something mauve, nude kind of realm, I always dip for this one. I really like this one a lot. This is how much I've left with me trying to tell myself not to use it. So if I were to actually focus on it, I know I would go through it. And I really love the Rare Beauty formula. So yeah, all my tinted lip balms though, they're from 2022, so not a problem. Now, once we get to bullet lipsticks and liquid lipsticks, that's a different story. It takes a little longer to go through those than the other ones, but I just have quite a few of them. To be honest though, I didn't buy liquid lipsticks for a while. I have the ones I got in 2018, and then I didn't buy any until 2020, and I really only got 2, and then I bought some this year in 2022, actually quite a few of them. All right, that's fine. I know why. 3 of the ones that I bought in 2022 were, I was trying to dupe my favorite liquid lipstick, which I'll talk about more later. It's the one I'm wearing right now. But I have 4 bullet lipsticks from 2018 from the original launch of the Luxe lipsticks from ColourPop. I have the shade On Display, What If, Ghosted, and LA Lady. I do want to show you guys the progress because these 3 right here, Ghosted, What If, and LA Lady, I actually get good use out of it. So this is What If. This is one of the harder shades to use. It's like a berry pink and it's quite neon, quite bright. It is currently my Graveyard Project pan, but like I said, I am currently using it and I am getting some good progress in it. It's not been a focus though, like as much as it should be, but I am getting used to it. It looks used, you know? The next one, Ghosted. Because I've been focusing on other shades, I haven't really focused on it, even though this one's in my plan to pan. I really, really love this pink. It's a little more intense than you would think, but it's really, really nice. I just want to, like, I love it. The formula hasn't changed, so that doesn't particularly scare me, but it's like a nudie deep pink. I love this shade. And again, it's more used in What If, and that's me not trying to particularly use it. I just really like the shade. And then I also have LA Lady. If I put my mind to it, I could probably finish this in a month or 2. I'm usually good through lip bullet lipsticks relatively good quickly, because I haven't really been focusing. Now the only one that it does not look good is on display, and it's like a true red, and it honestly looks almost brand new from when I got it. Like I said, the formula's still good, opaque, soft, creamy, still smells the same way it did, so I'm not particularly worried about it. But these are all in my plan to pan for 2022, but I've been focusing on my liquid lipsticks, so I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like focus on this year. But I just kind of want to put that out there. All right, for liquid lipsticks, not that bad, to be honest. I have a couple liquid lipsticks from 2020, 2021, 2022. Nothing particularly worrisome. I do have one from 2018, which is the one that I'm currently wearing, and it's Kismis from L'Oreal Los Angeles. Honestly, and if you've seen my deck of pan and project pan, you would know it's on its last leg. It has maybe 2 to 3 uses left. I can maybe stretch it to 5, but there's very little on this left. So this one is gonna be gone out of my collection. I'm also focusing on some liquid lipsticks from 2019, which are these 3 right here. And I'm currently focusing on this 2 in my Graveyard Project pan, and that is Cabana and Coral Pop. And that's because I don't particularly care for the shades, and this one I do. My Tie is such a nice shade. I love this one, but these 2 I don't particularly care for, which is why I'm trying to finish in them. They're not bad. They're just not my favorite colors. This Coral Pop is kind of hard to like use, and although Cabana is more, you can definitely incorporate into more looks, I just don't particularly care for nudes this time of the year. So there's that. So just honorable mentions. This one's for 2019. I should probably focus on this blue lipsticks because they're older, but here we are. All right, and then lastly is nail polishes, which I don't feel like I need to talk about it because they're all old from 2018. Check out my nail polish project pan. You know what I'm talking about. So that is everything for this video. I'm excited to know what some of the oldest makeup in your collection, and like what are some problem categories. Obviously my eyeshadows are a problem category. I've mentioned this before. Even though I have a lot of blushes, I'm not particularly worried about that because I actually finished blushes. Highlighters are a problem though. Bullet lipsticks, I don't have a lot of bullet lipsticks, but I do have half of my collection is really old, you know. And same thing with liquid lipsticks. I don't have that many. It's just half of them are kind of really old. So I kind of want to focus on those, which I have been focusing on it, but I've been going through them a little bit slower than I normally would. The reason for it, obviously, because I'm rotating throughout them rather than just focusing on one. I think if I were to just focus on one and just like narrow it down and try to wear it almost every day, I would probably go through it in like a day or two. It's not a day, a month or two. Because I don't know, I go through the lip products relatively quickly, but trying to rotate through all of them, not working. Anyway, that is it for today. Let me know, like I say, what are your oldest products. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, again, tell me what to put in that rubric for that formula ranking and stuff. I'm excited to know what you guys think. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.